All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kudash, which is the spirit of truth. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to Allah Akim that's doing the work in sincerity and charity with humiliation all across the four winds. To you I salute. This is the brother Karatazar from the GMS Bahamas camp, back with you with his truth. Okay? A tsunami of death. All right? A tsunami of death. All right? This is a statement made by the Minister of Health here in the Bahamas. All right? A tsunami of death. Okay? So, I want to get into this article here. All right? Because this is going into sicknesses, these different sicknesses in this country. All right? And this is taking out a whole lot of our people. All right? So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, and this is an article going back to August 2nd. Okay, it says a non-communicable disease, NCD, like diabetes and cancer, account for 74% of death in the Bahamas in 2016, according to the World Health Organization. Nearly 1,800 people in the Bahamas died from NCDs that year, 890 men and 880 women. All right, that's a lot. All right, and no doubt these people was eating crawfish, crab. All right, all the abominations. Okay. It says, according to the report, NCDs accounted for 72% of death in the Bahamas. 72% of death in 2012. WHO noted that key behavioral risk factor in harmful use of alcohol, tobacco use, dietary behavior, and physical inactivity, all right, were likely to blame for the increase in NCD-related death globally. All right, so that's on a global basis. But I want to focus here in this country. All right, it goes on to say, the profile also provide the data on the key metabolic risk factors, namely raised high blood pressure, all right, raised blood glucose, and obesity. Okay, the report noted, it says, globally, 1 in 4 men and 1 in 5 women, 22% of adults aged 18 and over, had raised blood pressure in 2015. Prevalence of raised blood pressure in adults has declined in high-income countries over the last few decades. However, it has been stable or increasingly in many and low-middle income countries. All right, so Salakia for me reading slow because my phone screen cracked. All right, so Salakia for that. All right, it says the prevalence of raised blood glucose worldwide in 2014 was estimated at 9%. The number of people with diabetes has nearly quadrupled since 1980. So we have a lot of people out there walking around sick. All right. According to the report, cardiovascular disease accounted for 30% of death in the Bahamas, whereas cancer accounted for 22%. Okay. It also noted that 5% of deaths were a result of diabetes. All right, and these are disease and things which we didn't know about while we was in Egypt. All right, but due to transgression of the laws, the Most High, put these diseases upon us. All right. It says, the Minister of Health, Dwayne Sands, said the government is attempting to stop the tsunami of NCD-related death. The problem is we have not turned the tide, he said. Signs are that the Bahamas is punching well above its weight in terms of the number of deaths and disability due to non-communicable disease. In other words, the choices that we make or that we don't make are killing us. That's it. All right, because here it is. You have, you know, us brothers out there on the highways and byways, teaching this word, and a lot of times we go into the dietary laws. All right, a lot of times we speak about eating a conch and a crawfish and a crab, and that's the other day. Me and the Akim them, we did a lesson, going into smoking, you know. So all these choices, that they are people making, is killing them. See what I said? It says, so a disproportionate number of Bahamians die because of the consequences of non-communicable disease, and it's gonna name it. All right, obesity, hypertension, heart disease, kidney failure, lungs disorder. We are bearing a bigger burden than most other countries in the world. That is a dubious distinct. Okay, it says it has consequences in its term of cost of healthcare, and it forces us to double down on the provision universal healthcare primary service, Salakia healthcare services, primary healthcare services, and uh, preventative strategies. Okay, so again, let me read this here again. It says, Sands added, the Bahamas is punching well above its weight in terms of the number of deaths and disability due to non-communicable diseases. In other words, the choices that we make or that we don't make are killing us. And that's true. Okay, so let me go here to the scriptures. Let's get some scriptures. All right. Salaki and this phone running slow and all, man. Phone running slow. This damn devil, you don't want this to come out, but it's coming out anyhow. All right. And also, the other day, the government released the numbers about we have growing at a rapid rate. S okay, the STDs level here in the country is out of chart. All right. All right. Salakia. Oh boy. Salakia, man. Now the phone screen can blank out. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Let's get some scriptures now. Okay. There's some precepts, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right. So now from there, let's get the book of Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. All right. We're gonna go here to verse 59. As a matter of fact, let me start at 58. It reads, if thou wilt not observe to do all the words of the law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahweh thy power. Verse 59, this is the point here. Then Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues of long continuance, and sore sicknesses, and of a long continuance. Okay? When we look up this word sicknesses, is going into this word disease. All right, let's look it up. H2483. All right, it says sicknesses, right? Then when you go in the Strongs, it have your grief, that disease. All right. So check this out. For 60 now, it says, moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Hypertension, all right, raise high blood pressure, raise glucose pressure, glucose level, all right, heart disease, lung disease, kidney failures, all of these things. Why? Because we transgress the laws of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Okay? It goes on to say, for 61, also every sicknesses and every plague which is not written in the book of the law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. And ye shall be left few in numbers, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for a multitude. This is the point right here, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of Yahweh thy power. Okay, you see that? Because you wouldn't listen to the supreme power Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Makah Kudash. Okay, you're gonna be destroyed. All right. Well, let's check this, right? This is Deuteronomy 7:15, right? It says, and Yahweh will take away from thee all sicknesses, and will put none of the evil disease of Egypt which thou knowest upon thee, but I will lay them upon all them that hate thee. Okay? Now, as a people, all right, when we keep the laws, statutes, and commandments and have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we ain't going to have none of these sicknesses upon us. All right? But if we flick in transgress, then all these sicknesses would cleave to us. That's what I just read. Okay? Now let's get this precept here. Exodus 15:26. And he said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of Yahweh thy power, all right, if you will listen and obey, all right, keep his word, and will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes. Watch this. Check this out. This is the point here. I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am Yahweh that healeth thee. All right, because the Most High say, what he wound and he healed. All right, so we see, I hope this thing come up now. All right, that these are non-communicable diseases. All right, we see that these is taking out our people in a large number. All right, why? Because our people, they transgress the laws of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim. All right, and he's gonna put all these upon us if we don't listen to him and if we don't obey his word. All right, he's gonna put all these disease upon us. All right, let me get that part. It says the profile also provides data on the key metabolic risk factors, namely raised blood pressure, raised glucose, and obesity. All right. right, it have that in the paragraph I'm looking for, but can. All right. So it says so a disproportionate number of Bahamians die because of the consequences of non-communicable disease. What is it? Goes to name it: obesity, hypertension, heart disease, kidney failure, lung disorder. All right, these are the diseases which are not written in this book. Okay, they are not written in this book. All right, in the scriptures. All right, these ain't written in the scriptures, and our people constantly, transgressing these words. All right, so the Most High said, what? Deuteronomy 28 and 60. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the disease of Egypt which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of the law, them will Yahweh bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. All right, and we see that this is killing our people. All right, so Lord willing, I hope that this lesson was edifying. All right, and I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kudash for giving me the spirit to do this video. Shalom. Salakia.